Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. I went to Wally World, and as you can see in the background, I've got a clock. It's sitting in the full trash can right now. Um, I'll probably mount it somewhere. But it's really loud and ticky, which reminds me of Leon's lock pad back in the day. He had a really loud clock. And I commented to him one time, I said, "Man, how can you put up with that?" And he said he barely even noticed it anymore. So, anywho, oh, I have no clock in here, and my phone has a clock on it, but it's usually videotaping. I went to Wally World today, and I went past their lock section. I meant to take a picture of it because they keep changing their layout and everything. They've eliminated a lot of the Master Lock stuff, and they've substituted with Brinks, which Brinks is alright. They still have some Master Lock stuff up there, but they don't have as many. Really, it disappoints me when I go to some place that's supposed to be, a large, do everything type of store, like this super Walmart's got a grocery store and everything in it. But they kind of skimp out on areas like the locks, it's just like this one little section, probably as big as my window right there, that just has locks on it. Anyway, I couldn't pass this one up. This was like $6 or $7, and it has spools in it, and they're kind of a fun pick. Even though here's the different sizes that I've got of them. The smaller size is probably like about a 30 millimeter. This is probably a 40, and this is a 50 or a 60. Anyway, the medium size one over here, let's see what he shows him as. 4 pins. They all, even though they're different size bodies, they all have the same core, like this one. And another thing I've noticed, like this one has the key with it. They all have keys, but they're somewhere. But its bitting is 5515, which means they're doing their bitting from the tip of the key backwards. So it's 5515. I don't know what the bitting is on this one. Let's see, it's got a double stamp on it too. 53423. There's only 4 pins, so I don't know what all those extra numbers are coming up with. So. Let me pause a second and go get a knife I wanted to show you. This is a Opnel French knife, number 8. Vero Bloc Brevette. I don't know French though. But it has right here, made in France. So I'm going to use that one to cut open this. But it's got a pretty good locking mechanism here. It turns, like here you can fold it. It's pretty lightweight, wooden handle. And when it opens up, you turn this way right here and it keeps it from slicing your fingers open. Speaking of which, the machine I was working on today tried to cut my wrist. The wire on those things is pretty sharp and it messes up sometimes. You have to go in and grab it. And it grabbed me instead. I didn't even know it. It was so sharp. That stuff's so sharp. I was wondering why my wrist kind of like burning. Look down there like, damn machine tried to kill me. I won't have to be running it tomorrow. That was a quarter machine. I'll put a clip of it. It's that noisy thing that Don says. You're working a noisy, dirty environment. Dangerous. Yes. Not much longer. Not much longer. Slice and dice. Anyway, I'm going to try an out of packet pick on this thing. I should be able to get it open eventually. That's why I didn't want to do a real long preamble on them. But they're pretty good locks if you progress from like past Master Lock and you want to start going into spools. And I like the brass body. me, but you can get the steel laminated ones also. They have spools in them. It's just that I couldn't pass up. Because last time I looked, Walmart didn't even have any brass locks in there at all. Man, high security packaging. Man, jeez. Keep slicing. Should have brought out a machete or something. Cut through this thing. What the heck? It shows you're supposed to cut there with scissors, but good luck, man. You're going to need like industrial strength scissors for that. For that crapola. See if we can't slice it up without slicing another digit off. There we go. Out you go, Mr. Brinks. We're tired of the drama. Man. What a... Phew. Drum roll. Not a bad bidding there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at, I see 5. I see 5 pin cuts, but it says 4 pins on the package. Look, 4 pins. So it's 4 pins. But there's one right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a cut, isn't it? Why cut that if you're not going to put a pin in there? Or didn't know. And it's got a 5-pin code on here, so let's look. Now this one's done differently. 5. Yep, that's the bidding, alright. 5, 3. There's a 5, there's a 3. 4, 2, 3. Yeah. What do you know? It's a 5-pin, but it's advertised as 4 pins already. That's bizarre. That's weird. That's strange. That's odd. Let's see what we can do about it. Alright. We can look back over there. There's the Tarma. Tiki tiki. Talk talk. Tiki talk. Tiki talk. Alright, let's put this knife up before we get bayoneted by accident or something. Alright, and I'm going to have a pick. Here's me pick. A Trackmaster pick. I'm going to go bottom of the keyway on this. And I'm going to hold it in my hand. Alright, I got a slight movement on the cord, just sticking the pick in there. Nice solid click there. I like pin 4, springy, springy. 1 springy. 2, 3. Time just ticking away. Try a single pin pick at first thing and see how it does with raking. I ordered a new worm from Sparrows. It's weird, their website, sometimes it lists stuff, like it listed it without handle at first. And I went, no, I want it with the handle. I like the handle. And they didn't have it, so I waited. And then I went to put an order in. I just checked the worm, and sure enough, they had it with the handle. I'm like, okay. Ooh, that was a really solid one on, like 2. They can put up a fight. Right before filming this, I picked on his cousin over there, the middle one, and there's definitely spools, and it fought me. But it felt like it was, I don't know, it felt like it was more than 4 pins. I have to get my little flashlight in there and look around and count the pins. It doesn't always help just looking at the pin stacks on the brass because they could not populate that chamber like Master Lock. Right. Old booger's putting up a fight. My stomach growling. I ate a little bit. Man, time ticking away there, mate. Minute hand is already circulated once, and you haven't gone anywhere. Now I keep getting clicks, but I think I'm oversetting. I tried heavy attention and forcing on it earlier. It screamed a lot. The lock screamed. You're abusing me. Yes, I'm abusing you. Tough. Alright, we're going to reset you. I must have overset somebody. Let's try this again. Bottom of the keyway really gobbles up a lot of space. I mean, your pick is already potentially oversetting pins if it's low cut like we have in some cases here. Alright, it's been a pretty good fight. Probably knew he was going to be on camera. You get tired of it and switch over to rigging real fast if you don't start cooperating. This is one of those type of locks that once you open it initially, you just sit there and keep picking on it until you figure it out. Alright, I'll stick this pick in here and go all the way to the back. That one is bent, that 15,000, so I can feel it scraping the molding. But yeah, these are no Master Lock number 3 cylinders, that's for sure. They offer you a little bit more picking resistance. Tough little beast. Yeah, I think I've got like 5 minutes. All right, let me look at the clock. 12 minutes. That's 12 minutes on that video, but I've been picking on lock that long. It's been more like 5 minutes, I think. Even having a clock here doesn't help. I figured I was going to go to like 6:30 or something. Not that there's anything happening. So it's just going to give me like 5 minutes to get this thing open. Right, be that way, little Brinksy. Big B on the name. Big B on the front. Brinks. Alright. Try this again. It wants to have my fingers and hands cramp. It wants me to scream in pain, but no. You're the one that's going to be screaming, Brinks. Anybody. All those other ones are pretty easy to break open also. I haven't tried it yet on this one, but like I said, I haven't tried anything on it yet. The single pin picking. I'm not getting very far with that. How are we coming along with that? Not very well. Alright. Let me see if I can get top of the keyway in here. I think I'm gobbling up too much of my wide open keyway down here. It's got some warding. Alright. Let me get this Trickmaster back in here. Try it again. It's that extra long one. I've never taken this off since that Shua competition. I've left it double-ended like that. Picked the same way. I got it wrapped up somewhere. Okay. On the other Brinks, you definitely get false sets and stuff when you're getting somewhere. So far, I haven't gotten any core rotation or false sets. I don't know if you can see that. Gobbling up a lot of time here, aren't we? On this little Brinksy. Yes, we are. Putting up quite a bit of a fight here. So, that shall we do about that? We shall try to get it open somehow. All I see are a bunch of weird picks here. I'm looking for a weird pick right now. I guess you'll work. You're a weird pick, but I guess you'll work. Like an open diamond. It's just kind of strange, kind of odd looking pick. Alright, Brinks, what's your problem? You looking for that special pick? Peterson Gem, is that the one that's going to do it for you? It's a little bit wide in the 23,000s, even in this Brinks. I've got an 18,000 one here. That's hook 1. Hook number 1. I see the purple one back here. It's probably the gem. Maybe hook 1 will get him. About to give up, man. We go 10 minutes with you. Oh, look how much time I've taken. 16 minutes? Come on. Even the cats are going to start blinking. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that. Here's an H7. I wonder where the Peterson Gem is hiding. It's hiding somewhere. I don't see him. I don't think I broke it. I think I broke something else. Could be that that's the one I broke. Or was it? I don't know. You're bothering me. Stop bothering me while I'm trying to pick locks. I'm not doing a very good job of it, are you? I'm not. I think it's because of all the abuse I'm putting up with right now. I didn't have to put up with all your nonsense. Alright. I'm getting pissed off with this little Brinks here. Tired of your shenanigans, your little 4-pin, 5-pin, whatever the hell pin you are. You better open up. Open up right now, I'm telling you. I'm getting fed up with your shenanigans. She'll feed you to a pack of migrating piranha that just happen to like brass instead of flesh. It's a rare Brazilian, African, Chinese metal-eating fish due to radiation. Alright, I'm getting nowhere. I'm not even getting the damn ball set on this thing. I'm just getting tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. Fed up with you, Brinks. Tired of it. That's what happens. I'm not going to pick you anymore. Anymore! Try bottom of the keyway. I'm not giving up here on this piece of crap. This piece of crap lock. It's being a piece of crap. Because it's not that good. It's not as good as it's playing around to be. Yeah, it's got spools and stuff, but come on. Doesn't have a threaded cord. Doesn't have countermilling. It's not a pin and pin. Tell you what, he's tough enough right now. He's gonna win this one. There we go. Finally! Finally! Gee. Normally won't take that long. Not super wicked bidding. I think there's definitely 5 pins in there. Let me look at it. Since it's already taking forever. One, two, three, 4. 4.5. Oh, I can't see further. I don't know if that's a reflection. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 5 pins. What I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to push up on them and feel them click as they come back, but let's see. Count the clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Look at 6 clicks. What the hell? Anyway, it's a 4, 5, or 6 pin lock. I don't think it's 6 pins. I'd say 5 pins. But it's pretty tough. That was pretty tough for me. So there, yeah. That's why most people don't do out-of-packet picks, because if you get to know this lock and you mess around with it, you can probably get it open pretty quick. A lot less time than that. Let's try our quick raking since we're in here already messing around. Even if you don't get it all the way with raking, if you can get a good false set out of it, a lot of times then you've only got like 1 or 2 pins sometimes to pick. There's one to rake open. Like this guy right here, man, he loves to be raked open. It's like, it's his favorite thing to do is rake open. It loves it. It loves to be raked. This guy here, I don't know. Oops. Got him jammed up there. Gotta have some room to work. Sorry. This tension wrench might be too big for this. I think the operation was not going in. Can't see anything, but there's nothing going on, so nothing to see, yeah? Right. So there depends on the lock. Depends on the bidding, depends on the person behind the pick, I guess. But yeah, doesn't want to rake open either. I didn't try like wiggling around with a bow guitar or anything, but that was one of those C5 Peterson's C5. Which is like the Tool Tool Wicked Waves kind of like thing. Wicked Waves. So there you go. Happy picking. And a lot of fun for like $7, I think is what it was. Thank you for watching, everyone.